Hello and welcome, everyone. You are on another Thursday night. This is the new Friday, the Thursday Night Thriller Ignition. I'm Lucas Bradwell alongside, look who I brought.
Absolutely, the one and only Derek Stone, and you're welcome. Hey, Lucas, I've been hearing the talk around the water coolers. Somebody must really like you. I heard you were on your way out. People were saying, man, the ratings are down. Lucas is a horrible commentator. Let's try to save this thing. They bring me in. You're welcome.
Wow.
Okay, you are welcome.
Well, what does that say about Yaden Koyama?
Well, I'm saying he can't work miracles, so I can.
Okay, well. We're going to have a good night either way because it's a historic night here on Ignition as we are going to be crowning a new Ignition champion here tonight.
Absolutely. I'm very excited to see that. Both competitors working really hard. It's a difficult situation. You don't just get lucky and get a shot. You've had to earn this shot.
It is. It's been the drive for 5. It's been a chase for 5 points for the past several months now. We've seen, look, you were a part of it early on.
Absolutely. So it's more difficult than you might think. You know, you got to string a few wins together, and then boom, you're ready for your title shot. But if you lose one, well, you're just another setback. You know?
And speaking of that, you've been off Ignition for a while. You've kind of been busy on Charge. What's going on?
We're not here to talk about me. Okay, when I'm in the ring, you talk about me. When I'm right here,
I know all about that.
Pay attention to other things. This isn't about me for once. Okay.
And speaking of that, it's about you, the RMP faithful.
Absolutely.
And we are going to try to be doing our best talking to you tonight, as you can get in our live chat. We're going to try to pull it up here.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, can we get somebody to turn these flames down? It's a little warm here. I know it's winter time, but I'm not. You know, I got the fur on.
Yeah,
it's a little bit warm.
You're dressed for the warm weather.
Let me just say this too, Lucas. Addressing the elephant in the room. I don't like you. You don't like me. But one thing we have in common: we both love Rocky Mountain Pro. We both love the action here. We both love what goes on here. So we're dedicated to making this the best show. So whatever friction we have personally, we're both professional. We'll take care of it.
I couldn't have said it better. I thank you.
Yeah,
for
I know you couldn't say it any better. I'm much better than you.
Yeah,
yes,
okay.
Of course.
And so we've got a card to talk about tonight.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Because besides the big main event, which is the Ignition Championship, it's Echo taking on Sky Hossman, our resident pilot. I mean, that match.
That's a sellout right there. That's great.
Yeah,
great stuff.
This has kind of been a rivalry that's been kind of brewing, and for those two to be the first to 5 points, it's kind of appropriate because they really have been battling it out. They've had this is the rubber match.
Absolutely. You know, if you would have told me when this drive for 5 started that these two would be the first two to go, I would not have thought that. And it just goes to show you how dedicated you got to be to something like this. Two contrasting styles, kind of the more the ground-based style of a guy like Sky Hoffman and Hossman, I'm sorry, and also Echo. You know, who you just can't keep that guy down, right? So I'm really interested to see what's going to go on tonight.
Yeah, it's going to be a very interesting match. Sky Hossman has really been the surprise here at Rocky Mountain Pro.
Yeah.
Ever since coming back, you know, he took a 4-year hiatus from the ring. He got his pilot's license, and ever since coming back, he has just really been impressive in the ring. We know what Echo was capable of. You've had many battles with Echo.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, that's one of the things about Sky that I really, really like. He's a guy that has, you know, he did take that time off. Maybe things weren't going for him the way they were. He took some time to kind of reassess his, you know, the things that were important to him in his life, like flying and wrestling, and he's better for it. he looks better than I have ever seen him, and I expect big things from him. Win, lose, or draw tonight, actually.
Yeah, it's going to be, I expect it could be a match of the year candidate, really, because these two, we know what they're capable of doing in the ring. Okay, and it looks like we are up on YouTube, guys. If you missed any of it, we apologize, but we are here live. I'm with Derek Stone tonight.
Yeah, you sure are.
Okay, so yeah, we're getting word that if you missed any of the opening, that you can roll back after the show and watch the entire stream. It'll be up as soon as this show's over. So it's great being here on YouTube.
It is fantastic. You know, I love the fact that we're more accessible than ever. We have some great stuff. Rocky Mountain Pro's never been better than it is right now, and it's great that we're getting such a great audience to check it out. Right. And by the way, if you did miss anything that we talked about, you definitely want to go back. I was brilliant. I've been brilliant for this first couple of minutes.
You have been brilliant. I gotta give credit where credit's due. You're even getting respect from Jet.
Oh wow, that doesn't ever happen.
Yeah, it says hello, Lucas and Mr. Stone.
Well, fantastic.
Wow,
that's right. Keep that up. You can learn a few things from him, Mr. Stone. I like that.
Mr. Stone.
There you go.
And we've, besides the big main event, we have some great out-of-state talent that has come tonight. We have the team off the ropes coming from Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Very excited to see those folks.
All students of Gino Rivera. Gino's well known around here. He's been a great talent that's come in several occasions, and we've got students of his coming here tonight. And I'm telling you, some of these guys are just off the charts brilliant in the ring.
One of the things you can guarantee, even if you've never seen them, if you know they were trained with Gino, they're going to be one thing, right? They're going to absolutely be technically sound. Yeah. You're going to see that. They're going to have a little flash, a little flair, so they're going to be fun to watch too. I'm looking forward to seeing all of them here tonight.
Right, we're going to start things off. The opening match, it's going to be, the Wildcat Balaam Lynx, one of the hottest stars, not only at Rocky Mountain Pro, but in the entire region.
You see the guy all over the country lately. He's been really just tearing it up. I've been in the ring with him several times. You never know what to expect from a guy like that. He's double tough. He's super fast, lightning fast, as a matter of fact. And so whatever matches he's involved in, they're going to be fun.
And he's going to be taking on one of the off the ropes guys. He's going to be taking on Dante King. And I've been told by other promoters outside of Rocky Mountain Pro that they wanted to get this match, but we're the first promotion to have Dante King versus Balaam Lynx.
Fantastic, and it's going to be the opening match too. So that just tells you what the rest of the card is going to look like.
Opening match, what a way to ignite things.
Listen to you. Wow. All right.
So we've got that match. That's going to kick things off. And then we've got a very interesting matchup coming up later on. It's going to be Atiba, and the new kind of Atiba that likes to kick people below the waist.
Yeah. It's a change that I hadn't seen coming, but I'll tell you something about a guy like Atiba. This guy is a guy who had a lot of success early in his career. Nobody had an answer for Atiba, right? Though as you're around a little bit more, things start to happen. People start to figure you out, and that can frustrate some folks. And I think when I look at Atiba, as talented as he is, and as good as he is, tough, all of those things, I think that he's frustrated right now, and he's maybe doing some things that may or may not be characteristic of who he really is. So I think as this continues, we're going to go further and further to find out who the real Atiba is. And of course, Johnny Casanova, he's my kind of scumbag.
Yeah,
he really is.
Johnny Casanova is one half of the greatest tag team in Rocky Mountain Pro history, the current tag team champions.
And you don't get that way by being a schlub.
No, those guys, I got to say that I've never seen a tag team that works as well as they do. They know each other like the back of their hands, and they've been dominant over the past couple years.
But don't sell Johnny short in a singles match.
No.
He's not one of those guys that's just a tag. Like, you ever see that? You see some guys that are great tag teams with singles wrestlers, they kind of fall apart. That is not Johnny Casanova. This guy is smart. He's sneaky. He's clever. He's all of those things, and he's in fantastic shape. Atiba, with the low blows or not, going to have his work cut out for him tonight.
And also tonight, it's going to be muffin time because Sergey's in the house.
I have yet to experience muffin time live, so I'm looking forward to it.
Sergey Mania has been running wild here on Ignition, and we've got the returning Zamore as an opponent. And last week, those two went to a double countout. Zamore's not happy about it, but Sergey was actually quite pleased that he didn't get a loss. It was a non-loss, so for him, that was a victory.
Absolutely. Listen, people give a lot of crap to Sergey, and they kind of treat him like a joke sometimes, but I'll tell you what, this guy, he learned to wrestle by watching VCR tapes, right? This guy has really put in the effort. He's battling a language barrier. He's doing all those things, and he never seems to give up. That makes him a very dangerous man, in my opinion, even if he is kind of a goof. And of course, Zamore, that guy is that's like fighting a tree trunk. Yeah, absolutely. And if you don't know what a VCR is, children, it's these giant tapes that were fantastic, and you had to make sure you rewound them, because if you took them back to the video store without rewinding them, they'd charge you like 50 cents.
Yeah, but Blockbuster said, "Be kind, please rewind." Yes,
absolutely.
So we're showing our age, by the way. Yes.
Yeah.
That's going to be a very interesting matchup, Zamore versus Sergey. We got Lockettes action. Another one of Gino Rivera's students is going to be in action. Gypsy Mac.
Listen, I don't know a whole ton about her, but I hear she's like a a witch or something?
Evil fortune teller.
That's frightening to me.
She could read your fortune.
She's got, I don't want to know. Listen, I'll be the first to admit I've got some bad karma coming my way at some point, right? So I don't need to know that right now.
Yeah, so Gypsy Mac, she's been wrestling in the state of Colorado. It's the first time at Rocky Mountain Pro, and she's got a very tough task in front of her, taking on the Warhammer. Lilith Grimm.
Lilith Grimm, one of my absolute favorite female competitors. She's double tough, right? I mean, and I'm not just throwing out words there. This is somebody that is willing and ready to fight at a drop of a hat. She's super, super tough, very strong, and just has that warrior spirit. So Miss Gypsy is in for a long night, I believe.
So we got some other old timers in chat. Game Bunny says, you guys are not old. I remember Beta. Well, I remember Beta.
I remember Beta. Hey, I remember having to set up a screen at your house and watching it on 8mm film. So I might be a little older.
And DeSauce says, I always love trading laser disc footage.
Laser disc. Yeah, there we go. We'll talk about a worthless invention, laser discs.
I still have my 8-track players.
Do you really? Yeah. I love 8-tracks. I wish they'd come back, to be honest.
Right. So we're going to have a flash to the past here with talking about old stuff. But let's talk about new stuff. We've got a great 6-man tag match that's going to be it's going to be chaos. As you got the final boss, Bruce Wayne's former Rocky Mountain Pro champion, my good friend, the Buffalo Brew, and one third of your starting lineup, the new Abatu.
Yeah, I've seen a big change in Abatu. He's coachable, right? Learning some new things, and got almost a different guy. Kinda,
yeah. So that's one half of the 6-man tag, because they take on, and this team, my goodness, Damon Ace, the weapon Damon Ace. We saw last week what Damon Ace and Brew went through in that great match. As he's going to go with Curtis as his tag partner.
Curtis Cole,
yeah.
He's your favorite wrestler.
Oh, yeah. I love
Curtis. You know what? Maybe I'll just get Curtis to come out here and be your partner.
I'll take you any day.
Okay.
And they are going to welcome Roland Steele to their team as, America's Golden Boy.
Heard a ton of stuff about Roland Steele. Just spent a lot of time over in Europe, working in Holland, Germany. Anytime you get that European style and you spend a little bit of time out there, it definitely affects you. And he's going to bring some stuff that I think is going to throw people off their game a little bit. It's a good pick for this match.
Yeah, so it's going to be a hell of a 6-man tag. I would hate to be the referee in that match.
Yeah, absolutely. There's going to be a lot going on. Of course, you got folks on the outside as well. And I hope that the ring crew reinforce this ring. There's some big boys in that.
Well,
match.
You know all about 6-man tags because you and the OGs have been going at it with the 3-ring circus. So
yeah, you know what? I'm having a good time tonight. Let's not talk about those clowns, okay? We'll save that for another day. But you're right. I am familiar with 6-man tags, absolutely.
Well, I will have to talk about clowns when Curtis Cole makes them.
All right. So, mark one down for Lucas.
So then we've got the Charged champions in the building, and it's always great when the fabulous one, Remy D, is here.
One of the most exciting folks all throughout the world, to be honest. He is a fashion plate. Guy looks good. He's so much fun to watch. He's exciting, and you never know what you're going to get with that guy. He's either super flashy or the beast comes out,
Yeah, and he will be taking on newcomer, also part of Team Off Your Ropes, JKM, a very a young but exciting young man who's going to be making his Rocky Mountain Pro debut.
Guy's got a big opportunity right here. He's definitely going to be hungry. Man, I'm looking across at the VIP section. Sold out. That's
we got it sold. And you notice we got a whole new setup here at the Wimmer Arena.
Looks terrific.
Yeah, we've got we are behind the screen now. We've got a new entryway. There's a cage over there. There's all kinds of new things. So it's a new experience here at the Wimmer, but still the great Rocky Mountain Pro experience that you're used to. And hopefully it'll look just as good on your television or phone or computer, whatever you're watching us on right now.
Absolutely.
And then, of course, we talked about it. We'll talk about it once again. The main event of the evening, the Ignition Championship, is going to be on the line. We're going to crown a new Ignition champion. Sky, I got to get your pick. Is it Sky Hossman or Echo? I'm putting you on the spot.
Boy, I don't know. I'm going to say just I think Echoes do. I mean, there's just something about him. He's so quick. He could just take it. He could beat you just like that. 1, 2, 3.
Right. Well, we're going to find out here in just a little bit who our new Ignition champion is. We're going to kick things off with that great opening match. We're going to be back right after this. To this historic night here on Ignition, coming to you from the Wimmer Arena. I am the Encyclopedia Lucas Bradwell. I am joined by Big Bad Derek Stone is in the building with me.
It's good to be here, Lucas. Even if I got to sit here with you, I got the best seat in the house to see this fantastic night of wrestling that we got.
And this is going to be a historic night as we crown a new Ignition champion. But we're going to kick things off with a great opening matchup. It's going to be the Wildcat Balaam Lynx taking on newcomer Dante King.
Been looking forward to this one all week. Let's get it started, man. I can't wait. Enough talking, right? Let's get to it.
And yeah, we're going to get ready. And this is a way to kick things off. Let's kick it to Arius.
Following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 10-minute time limit. Introducing first from the Mexican Peninsula, weighing 200 pounds, and on the road, the Wildcat Balaam Lynx.
Well, you got to think that this is kind of an emotional night for Balaam Lynx as well, because his Highline tag team partner has a chance to become the Ignition champion as well.
Absolutely. You know, these two guys are very, very tight. I know that Balaam, you know, a lot of times he might get a little jealous, but I don't think Balaam is that type of guy. I think that he wants his friend to do very, very well, and he's pumped up. You can see it on him right now. Look at this guy. He is ready to go.
Yeah, and they've been positioning themselves for the tag team championship, so maybe that could be down the line as well.
Absolutely. These two guys, a bright, bright future for Balaam Lynx. The guy he's hot right now, you know? I'm excited to see his opponent, though. I hear so much good things about this guy.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting.
And just put it, weighing 182 pounds, standing at 6'3", the chosen one, the undeniable Dante King.
The undeniable Dante King. He has really made a name for himself, especially in the Southwest region. And this has been a highly anticipated matchup. The first time these two have squared off, but I know that Balaam Lynx has been looking forward to this matchup for a long time.
First impression of both of these guys, they both like to make a flashy entrance. They both like to show you how athletic they are. I think this is going to be a very athletic contest.
Kind of similar build, a similar style. You know, Dante King a little bit slimmer, but this is going to be a heck of a matchup. And we're getting things started with maybe a little test of strength here. You know something about that.
I know a little bit about strength. It's all leverage. You know, of course, Dante being a little taller might have the advantage here. Leverage makes so much of a difference in wrestling, you know?
And I would say, though, that the experience factor, even though the experience factor, they've both been around a couple years, Balaam Lynx has just been all over the country lately. So I could give a slight experience factor to Balaam Lynx.
I think you're right. You know, one of the things about experience, it isn't necessarily the amount of time that you have in the ring, but the experiences that you have. Balaam has been all over, facing all sorts of different types of wrestlers, and that's only going to be a benefit for him.
Well, it was earlier this year. He had that Iron Man match against Brutal Bob Evans. I mean, it doesn't get much more experience than that.
Absolutely. On-the-job training right there that night, that's for sure.
And, oh, wow.
Fantastic arm drag.
Yeah, these two right now kind of feeling each other out. Dante King looks to be a little perplexed there in the corner and maybe taking his time.
You know, that's one of the things about Balaam. You never know what he's going to pull out. He never, you know, he keeps you guessing. He's always on his best, you know, on his best behavior as far as what goes on in the ring.
And now you're seeing the quickness of both men.
Anything you can do, I can do better.
Oh,
that's
look at
what's
that.
going on here.
Beautiful leapfrog. Balaam rolls right through it. Oh, both thinking the same
drop
thing.
kick, right?
And both tipped up. Wow.
Wow. Very impressive.
And the crowd is appreciating the effort both men have put in so far.
It's like these guys are looking in a mirror.
Yes,
right?
and it really is. It is amazing just the similarities between the two.
If it were me, I would just punch somebody in the face. That's what they should do.
And I want to remind everyone that if you are not following us on social media, we are on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, at RockyMTNPro. Make sure you use the hashtag Ignition. Tell everyone what you're watching. Have them watch this match, for crying out loud.
Absolutely. You know, it all comes down to sometimes, you know, you can be fancy, you can dance around, you can try to impress each other. Sometimes you just need to punch somebody in the face.
Yeah, or a stiff kick right to the gut.
Right. And I don't care who you are, if you're in great shape or not, getting kicked in the gut takes a lot out of you.
And now Dante King putting the boots to, big left hand. Fantastic
strategy for Dante King. Take the wind as much as you can out of a guy like Balaam Lynx, because that's one of his strong suits, you know?
Dante's showing a little bit of attitude here.
Listen, you cannot be a successful professional wrestler unless you have a little bit of an attitude. It's a job requirement. And this guy, man, I'm impressed with Dante King.
Right. That was a beautiful snap suplex. Got a 2 count out of it. And big, heavy forearm shot. Now
looks like he could be going for a knockout blow here for sure.
Yeah, we know that he can go on those ropes. Oh,
I love it. Mind games. Mind games. That's fantastic. It's a part of the wrestling game that people don't talk about as much. Look, I could do this to you, but I'm just going to put you in a headlock.
Kind of a little okie doke there.
Absolutely, yeah.
Are those fangs in his mouth that Dante King?
Silver fangs, yeah, I think so. Is that correct? I like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah, I know somebody who would really like those as well.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I wonder, is he going to use those fangs as an advantage? I mean, I would if I had fangs. You know, you see me, I'm missing a couple of teeth. I could use some extra teeth.
I think it's just a kind of a fashion thing with Dante King. I don't know.
You know, I like the silver streak in his hair. It kind of reminds me of Steven Tyler from Aerosmith. Another dated wrestler for you.
Oh, and boy, he is just taking heavy shots against Balaam. Oh, a sling blade.
That's going to be it, I think.
It could be right here.
Very
1,
impressed.
2.
Nice kick out from Balaam Lynx, you know, putting everything into it. You know, I am very, very impressed with Dante King. He's a guy that we didn't know a whole lot about. He's living up to all the hype, that is for sure. Really taking Balaam Lynx to the limit right now. Balaam favored to be the Ignition champion.
Yeah, you know, he's been, Balaam Lynx has really been one of the top performers here at Rocky Mountain Pro, and Dante King has gotten the better of Balaam Lynx here tonight so far. But there you're seeing the heart of Balaam fighting back.
Here's the thing about Balaam Lynx, you can't count this guy out ever. Until you get the 3 count, this guy's in every match that he's in.
Right.
Oh, no, that's just insulting. I can tell you from experience, you only do that if you think you really got the guy, you know?
And I will say this is a little bit surprising because Balaam Lynx, he's a student of the game. He studies tape. I know that he's seen plenty of tape on Dante King. He told me, as we were talking earlier, that he was really excited about having this matchup because of how much he admired what Dante King could do in the ring, but I don't think he was expecting this.
Listen, you can watch all the tape that you want, but until you're in the ring with somebody, you never know what they can bring to you. You know, and Dante King really taking it to Balaam. He's had an answer for everything Balaam has thrown at him here tonight. Balaam just surviving on toughness right now.
And Jason Stanton. Oh, wait. Oh, beautiful.
Huge German circus.
With the bridge.
Got him. He's got him.
Oh.
No, I thought he had him.
I thought he had him, too. That was a beautiful bridge. But once again, Balaam Lynx able to kick out. Jason Stanton asked, is Dante King a vampire werewolf hunter?
Well, I don't know. It looks to me like he could take out a vampire and a werewolf. So these guys, he's really impressing me here tonight.
He's measuring up Balaam here. Balaam able to get out of the way.
And that might be the opening that Balaam needs. Oh, big kick, and I know what that kick feels like.
Rolling it through. Oh, he's going. I think he's going to be going for that fisherman buster. Oh,
that's got
he got it.
Oh.
That could be it.
He's got it off, I think.
2, 3, that's it.
Wow, that was impressive. Just when you think you have him beat, Balaam Lynx pulls it out. That's a sign of a tough competitor. That's a sign of a guy who has experience. He's got heart. Big win for Balaam Lynx, but huge debut for Dante King.
You gotta be impressed with Dante King. He gave it to all that Balaam Lynx wanted and more. I think that Dante King could have a very bright future, not only here at Rocky Mountain Pro,
Absolutely. The guy was very, very impressive in his debut here tonight. That was a great matchup. Just snuck by. All it takes, that's what it takes, Lucas. Sometimes just one little shot.
Well, Balaam Lynx picks up a big points in the Ignition title chases. He got to 4 points. But we are going to be right back with more action right after this.
About Time Pub and Grub is the official after-hours spot for Rocky Mountain Pro. Located in Inglewood, Colorado, right off Hampton, hang with the stars after the show, enjoy some great food while rooting for your favorite teams on screens all around the building. We promise you'll enjoy the time you spend at Bout Time, so grab some friends and check us out. It's Bout Time you got here.
I hope you have your cup ready, Derek. You might need it here.
Well, you can see my hands are in my lap, that's for sure. This guy, man, you can't trust Atiba these days, that's for sure.
Definitely not taking the high road.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 10-minute time limit. Introducing first, weighing 200 pounds from Lafayette, Colorado, the Rocky Mountain Dragon, Atiba.
Yeah, Atiba has been something else lately. You gotta wonder, is he maybe trying to send a message to Mercury Yaden, who's going to be his opponent at Aces Wild for the NRW Championship?
I think he's definitely sending a message. Anytime this guy's posting videos of his squat workouts, he's posting to the Yaden saying, hey, listen, I'm ready for you. Anything you got, I got an answer for.
Here's a guy who's not above going low either.
Listen, Johnny Casanova.
Coming in the ring by Cody Koyama. He is one half of the Rocky Mountain Pro Tag Team Champions, representing J.K. Pop Manila Ice, Johnny Casanova.
Before I was so rudely interrupted, Johnny Casanova knows what it takes to be a winner. I think that this guy, he can do anything. I wouldn't put anything past Johnny Casanova. I will say this, though, as much as I like these guys, I feel like I'm going to get a seizure every time their music comes on, every time their video comes on. Yep. It's a little bit bright for me.
And there's my normal commentary partner wearing that Lola the Adventure shirt. That's kind of a little different.
It's a little suspect. What do you mean normal, by the way?
Well,
usual.
My usual.
There you go.
I've heard stories about you. Plus, you bite ropes.
I do. You might have a point there. Good collar and elbow tie up here with these two.
Yeah, Atiba's got the strength advantage. No doubt about that.
The guy's very, very strong. Look at the legs on that guy. This guy.
They almost rival your legs.
Well, yeah. This guy's extremely strong.
He's got a great base, but Johnny Casanova, he's so savvy and cagey. Is that maybe the word to describe?
I think that's a perfect way to describe Johnny Casanova. This guy is a guy that you can't underestimate. You look at him, you think, oh God, he's just a smaller guy. I just got to beat on him a little bit. But this guy, he's resilient and he's smart. Johnny Casanova, very smart.
And he's very smart, slimy at times, but smart. And he will do anything it takes to win matches. We've seen that.
The guy wouldn't be one half of the best tag team in Rocky Mountain Pro history if he wasn't, okay? You look at these guys on paper and you think there's no way they should be a success, but yet they're fantastic, right?
Arguably one of the best tag teams in the entire Rocky Mountain region, possibly the western part of the United States.
Probably in the entire country, maybe even in the world. These guys really have it down.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have a partner tonight.
No, it's even though Caden's on the outside, that could pose a problem for Atiba.
It's always a part. We talk about these guys being partners in every aspect of. They dress the same. All of those things. So he's going to be involved somehow, right? It stands to reason.
Yeah, and Caden Healy, he's not above getting involved. But right there you see the strength of Atiba once again on display. And
not a smart strategy to kind of go head-to-head with Atiba.
Oh,
fantastic.
Caught him with that hip toss, and now an arm drag, and he keeps the arm and right into going maybe for a Kimura lock. Trying to bend that arm back.
I mean, look at that guy. He is quicker than a hiccup. That was just amazing. Even a guy as fast as Atiba, has trouble keeping up with the speed of a Johnny Casanova.
And these two, they have battled in the past. Atiba has teamed up with various partners in the past trying to get those tag team titles off of JK Pop. Maybe, and also, let's not forget that it was several months ago that Johnny Casanova planted a seed in Atiba's head about that Atiba needed to get more aggressive. She needed to change his attitude if he wanted to have more success. You can maybe say that Casanova is the reason for the Atiba now.
He created a monster, so to speak, right?
I would say so.
You mentioned it earlier, and I kind of glossed over it. I didn't mean to. This Lola the Adventurer T-shirt that Yaden has on, it's got me thinking a little bit, right? What's going on there?
He's smitten for Lola. He's absolutely smitten, but that feeling is not reciprocated by Lola.
I see. Well, she'll come around, I think. I mean, look at him. He's a handsome man.
Well,
he's one half the tag team champions. Lola, what are you doing?
I will say, Yaden Koyama kind of grows on you. We didn't get along at first on commentary, and now we're kind of semi-buddies. So who knows how me and you can get along.
Oh, yeah. Really, stranger things have happened, Lucas. I'll tell you that. Nice armbar there by Atiba.
Yeah, Atiba's so technically sound. Don't forget, he was the youngest Rocky Mountain Pro champion in history. The only two-time Rocky Mountain Pro champion that we've ever had.
When this guy debuted, nobody had an answer for him, and a lot of people still don't. And that's a side of him you wouldn't have seen before, right?
Yeah, and back in the day, my friend KD would have said that he's bringing the ruckus on that, but I don't know if that would be the appropriate thing to call it now.
Maybe we'll ask Casanova if that's a ruckus or not. It didn't look painful. It looked painful to me.
And they're just exchanging heavy right hands. This is getting a little more physical than I thought it would be. There's a lot of respect between these two competitors.
Absolutely. Both guys trying not to make a mistake.
Ooh, a heavy chop
right there. I felt that one.
This has been an incredibly physical matchup.
It looks like these guys have kind of thrown the arm bars out the window, and they're just kind of fisticuffing it now, right? Let's try to knock each other out.
Yeah, I think the competitive nature of both men coming out in this matchup. And once again, Casanova going right after that left arm. Yep.
He's taking enough of those chops, enough of those punches that he's going to try to weaken that arm. That's a good strategy right there.
And this is where I believe Johnny Casanova is at his very best, taking a body part, wearing it down, trying to injure the opponent so that they can't use their strengths. And this is where he's made a career out of this.
It's a smart strategy. Now going towards the ankle and the foot of Atiba. It's also very smart. Atiba's not nearly as strong if he's laying on his back.
And speaking of Lola got on chat, and she basically has completely said that there is no way that Yaden Koyama is going to win her over.
Well, there you go. Definitive answer right there.
There you go. There you go, Johnny. Stay on it.
I don't think that Lola is for anything that JK Pop has. I don't think she's for Tokyo Muscle or whatever he calls himself out there. But we've got great action in the ring. I still can't get over just how physical these two have gotten with each other.
Absolutely. This has turned into a brawl right now. Smart move by Casanova right there. Going for the roll-up. No? Ooh, huge kick. Oh, my goodness. He might have knocked him out right there. You can see him rolling to the ground.
This has been an active matchup. It's also been active in chat. We even have our lawyer is in chat. Preston Skidmore is in chat as well. And, of course, I don't know why he's not at ringside. But
well, he's got things to do. He's got, office work and that kind of stuff, right? So he's always busy, that guy.
Oh, looked like
Sunset flip.
Nope, rolled out of it. Oh, but just a huge slap.
Looks like this one's starting to break down, Lucas.
It is. They're just going at it. Oh, right. Oh, wait a minute. They both kicked each other below the belt.
Who gets disqualified here? I mean, we saw it.
Let's see. The ref.
What's the decision here, Eli?
Hold on here.
The following contest right now is a no DQ. Therefore, there is no winner for this match.
You mean it's a no contest?
No
right?
contest. Yeah, I think that's what Arias meant.
He meant a no contest.
No contest. Double disqualification. So it looks like Atiba.
Imagine that, going through all of that just to get kicked in your nether regions and not get a victory.
That was kind of a crazy finish. Well, coming up next, we've got Sergey in the house.
All right.
Stay tuned.
Muffin time.
Enjoy a day of relaxation with professional and knowledgeable staff that can fulfill any design request. Exceptional service and attention to detail with hospital-grade cleanliness standards that set us apart from the rest. With services including callus removal, nail filing, hot stone leg massage, and nail polishing. Whether you wish to always look your best or simply want to clean up for your next outing, make Lowry Nail Spa your home for manicure and pedicure needs. Located in Lowry, right next to the beer garden.
All right, here we are back on Ignition. And we've got the returning Zamora. He's only been back a couple weeks. And last week, it was a very bittersweet match for Zamora with that double countout against Sergey.
You never want a double countout, that's for sure. Horrible.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 10-minute time limit. Introducing first, weighing 270 pounds from Denver, Colorado,
Zamora, before he was kind of out on hiatus for a little bit, he was one of the top competitors. He was in line for a Charged championship. He had everything going, and he's got to kind of work his way back up. And what time is it, Derek Stone?
It's muffin time. Muffin time. Oh my goodness.
He just ran into that new cage out there.
He's not prepared for the new set here. Is that a laptop?
No, that's a picture of Midnight.
Oh!
He's smitten over Midnight.
Well,
anticipated weighing 250 pounds from Moscow, Sergey!
Yeah, when Midnight made her debut, Sergey was at commentary with me, and boy, he just could not get over how spectacular Midnight was.
She's mysterious, that's for sure.
You hear the crowd. They love Sergey. Sergey Mania has really kind of been a phenomenon here at Rocky Mountain Pro.
It's really taken off, hasn't it? It really, look at that. Little mind games there for Zamora.
Yeah, Sergey, don't mess with his picture of Midnight. That could piss him off.
Zamora is always upset, isn't he? He's just something about this guy. He comes to play every time you see him.
He's got that big, angry attitude, but Sergey able to get out of the way. He scouted that.
Listen, as silly as this is going to sound, every week, every time I see Sergey, he gets better. He learns. He's learning. This is a hard business to be good at, and I'm impressed with the fact that he continues to improve.
Well, and the fact that he has been able to win over the crowd, I think that's going to go a long way for him. And there's something about Sergey I've noticed when he gets a hit in the head, it's like a switch goes off, and he starts wrestling better. I wonder if that's going to come into play here tonight.
Are you rooting for Sergey to get hit in the head? Is that what you're saying tonight? I mean, it's probably going to happen, I would imagine.
He wrestles better, so. And, Zamora, since coming back, he's put in the hard work and the hours at the Al Snow Wrestling Academy in Rocky Mountain. That's where everybody here at Rocky Mountain Pro puts in the hard work. And if you want to become part of the pro wrestling business, you've got to go to the Al Snow Wrestling Academy in Rocky Mountain. You can learn to be a wrestler, a referee, commentators. We even have a great production staff. And if you want more information, go to rmpwrestling.com/train to get your career started. started today.
Absolutely. Look, if you want to be a success in this business, if you're not traveling, you need to be training, right? And no better place around the Rocky Mountain region, or probably in the country, maybe the world, than right here at the Rocky Mountain Pro also Wrestling Academy.
Yep, also Wrestling Academy, Rocky Mountain. Slap to the face by Zamora. Look at that.
Wait a minute, the switch might have triggered.
Yeah, that might have triggered something in Sergey. He just, yeah, it is. It's like a switch. It goes into a different gear, and you see the aggressiveness. Heavy forearm shot right to the side of the face.
He is laying it to the big man, isn't it?
Yeah, Zamora looks to be like he doesn't know what's going on here. Moves out of the way. Zamora, and now he's got the advantage.
Well, Zamora is a guy that likes to fight. Listen, there's nothing fancy about Zamora. The guy gets in there, he beats you up, he throws you around, and good luck trying to take that guy off his feet.
Oh, my goodness. You can give a guy whiplash like that. That's Zamora using that size and weight just to dominate.
Well, so he just hit him in the head again. Does that mean he's not going to be as aggressive now? Looks like he's knocked out to me.
I think he could be out of it. Zamora going to the top. Or the second rope, excuse me. Oh, but nobody home. Sergey had enough wherewithal to get out of the way.
You might want to check the bottom of the ring. I think there's something. I heard something snap there.
Right,
oh my goodness.
That's a big man coming down on the canvas, and Sergey could get a victory here. Look at the leg.
I tried to tell you to work out for victory.
And referee said it was only a 2 count.
That was a close one there for sure. That shows you the resiliency of a guy like Zamora. He's a tough guy. He's not going to lay down easy. You know?
Sergey seems to be a little out of it. And another heavy shot right to the face.
You know, sometimes when you're in that ring, you know, your adrenaline is going and you don't really realize how. Oh!
Sergey looks like the switch hit again. He just hit an inverted atomic drop.
Is he going to pick him up?
Oh,
I don't. This isn't a good idea. No. Much better. Smarter.
An STO. What the heck?
Have you ever seen him do that before?
Yeah, no.
I've never seen that from Sergey.
Sergey surprises me every time. And look at this, going to the second rope. This never works well for Sergey.
Wait, look at that. Look. Look.
It's midnight. Oh, my.
What the heck? What the heck is she doing out
here? He's mesmerized by midnight.
Oh, yeah, of course. Oh, my goodness, he can't contain his emotions right now. I mean, you're in the middle of a match, Sergey. Come on, you don't turn your back on a guy like this.
Yeah, and look at Sergey trying to show him, look, I have a picture of you. And
is she returning the favor? Are we seeing a budding romance here? What is going on here?
I don't know, but Sergey better turn around.
He absolutely needs to turn. This is a bad idea, Sergey. You got to take care of business first. Huge shot. Huge shot to the face. He might have him right here.
On the shoulders.
Goodness. He's up and down.
Samoan drop, the Z drop.
Nobody gets up from that.
And
nobody.
1, 2,
He's got him.
3.
Sergey. He is
the winner of this match.
Wow.
Zamora.
Unbelievable. Listen, that just goes to show you can't. Look at this.
That's Bud Bellflower. We saw him return last week, and look how sharp he's looking.
He looks fantastic. What is going on here? I'm confused. Are you confused with this?
I'm confused. Well, don't forget, we still have the main event still to come. We got Lockett's action coming up next, so stay tuned.
All right, ready? We're rolling. Ready?
What up? You ready or what? Yeah, man. Just wondering, you know how it is. Finally, we got some gold around, man. But this is finally the tournament's finally over, man. Look, you need me out there? Or
let's be fair. It's Sky I'm facing. It's not like I'm facing one of JK Pop or something.
You never know. I'm ready. You know I got you back always, man.
Dude, bro. All right, look, we got this. After we're done with this whole ordeal tonight, we're gonna go party, all right? So you go and get out of here, bro. We'll finish warming up.
Oh man,
Daddy's got some work to do.
And we are back for Lockettes action. What do you think of the training that both Balaam and Sky Hossman have been putting in, or both, I should say, Echo and Sky Hossman?
Both the guys looking like they are ready for the main event tonight, for sure.
Well, as we get ready to get the Warhammer out here, yeah, we've got. I have a feeling that we are going to have one of the matches of the year here tonight for our main event.
Absolutely, I'm really looking forward to it as we get an inch closer to it.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 10-minute time limit. Introducing first, 210 pounds from the Wave Empire, the Warhammer.
Well, as we've got the main event still coming, the Warhammer, she seemingly has gotten Noelle Summit back to her corner and out of the asylum, as we saw on Charge this past Tuesday. But I have some breaking news that I am going to have an interview on the next edition of Charge with Lilith Grimm to discuss everything that's been going on.
Enter opponent from Las Vegas, Nevada, the Miss Fortune Teller, Gypsy Mac!
And here she is, the evil fortune teller, making her Rocky Mountain Pro debut, Gypsy Mac. She's a very mysterious woman, is Gypsy Mac.
Listen, you think she could put hexes on people, or she just tell the future?
I think she could. I think she could do anything. Black magic, all that stuff.
All that stuff scares the heck out of me. I got to be honest. So maybe I'll just secretly root for her. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to your interview with Lilith Grimm. By the way, I want to hear what she has to say about this whole weird situation with Noelle.
Yeah, and is Noelle actually back to being the juvenile delinquent that we know and love, or is she still kind of a weird marionette? We will find out. Hopefully this coming Tuesday here on Charge. Remember, you can watch Charge every Tuesday night here on YouTube, 8 p.m. Mountain Time. And then the Dudes and Belts, they do Recharged at 10 o'clock Mountain Time on our Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Rocky Mountain Pro. And they will be doing Reignited here tonight to review this show. So,
those guys and you always call me old, by the way. Don't think that I don't know exactly what you're talking about.
Hey, I'm old. Right? I admit it. I'm
Listen, this match, as it is right now, kind of a stalemate. Both kind of physically look very similar,
Yeah, Lilith Grimm, I think, does have a power advantage. She's a power lifter along with you.
She's got the power advantage in most contests, that's for sure. You're right about that. But, let's see what Gypsy can do here.
Gypsy Mac, I can tell you, she is a savvy wrestler. She hasn't been doing this for a long time, but she's kind of can be a little bit just very, I don't even know how to explain it. She's just somebody you don't know what's happening next.
Very unpredictable.
Yeah, unpredictable is a great word.
But you don't have to be a fortune teller to know that hurts real bad.
Yeah, Lilith Grimm with those strikes just taking down Gypsy Mac.
One of the things I've always loved about Lilith Grimm is that she takes her time with the things that she does. Everything that she does means something, right? She doesn't have any wasted punches, no wasted motion.
Yeah, and Sarah Edgell, you're right, baby girl. She is from New Mexico, as is all of Gino's people that he's got here tonight. It's Team Off the Ropes here making their Rocky Mountain Pro debuts.
Kind of a road game for the folks from Team Off the Ropes.
There's only been one. Roland Steele has had a match here a couple years ago, as he will be in that big six-man tag later on tonight. And look at this. There's that unique offense I was telling you. Kind of unpredictable out of Gypsy Mac.
Always like when I see people chain things together. It just makes the impact that much more,
And Oh, she could be going for that burning hammer.
We were just talking about strength. There's some strength for you right there. I'm going to pick you up.
Oh, but look at that. Pulls it into a spinning neck breaker. And there's the cover. 1, 2. That would be, I would say, huge upset, yes.
Gypsy Mac got a lot more in the tank, though. Lilith's going to have to work a little bit harder.
And look at this. Gypsy Mac pulling on the arms. This is kind of something that I would see out of Lilith Grimm.
Absolutely. Oh, look at this.
Yeah, that's
going for a full Nelson with her legs.
Yeah. And this that more that unique offense. You just don't know what to expect out of Gypsy Mac. Oh, but look at this. Into a pinning attempt.
Smart move by Lilith Grimm. There's no way to get out of that. You got to go for that pin.
Oh, big back elbow. And that, I think, slows down Gypsy Mac and now takes her down.
I love this. This is a fight. We're seeing these players fight each other.
Big sidewalk slam. Not enough to keep Gypsy Mac down.
Not a whole lot of technical wrestling in that move right there. Just a big strong woman slamming somebody to the mat. I love it.
And speaking of slamming face to the mat on Lilith Grimm.
Tit for tat there for
There's
sure.
1, 2. Oh, that was very close.
Very high impact. These two, I don't know how much either one of these two can take. They are really taking it to each other.
And big, heavy shots exchange here while they're on their knees.
Gypsy Mac really impressing me here. Not a lot of people can go toe-to-toe with Lilith Grimm. Men, women, horses, whatever. You can't,
Yeah, this has been another physical contest. I think that's kind of been the theme of the night. A lot of physicality here tonight.
Listen, there's a lot on the line here in Rocky Mountain Pro. A lot of things up in the air. Going for it again.
Going for that burning hammer.
She's got her up.
If she hits it.
She might. It looks like she's got her.
And, got it.
That's it. Nobody's getting up from that. Beautiful. 2, 3.
The winner of this match, Lilith Grimm.
Big victory for Lilith Grimm. She's getting some momentum here in the Lockheads division. She got to think that she's feeling good about herself. She got Noelle back. It's right now, Lilith Grimm seems to have finally gotten things together as she was having an emotional time for the last several months.
Looks like she's been distracted, that is definitely sure. Looks like she's back on that winning track. Things might be going her way, but she was in a fight tonight. I'm very impressed with Gypsy Mac. I want to see more of her for sure.
Yeah, we've seen an impressive showing by all of Team Off the Ropes here tonight so far. So we'll see more. Stay tuned, and we'll be right back. And back here on Ignition, you just saw Friday, January 16th, Aces Wild. It's going to be a huge match in there. We've got one half of one of the main events. Bruce Wayne's coming out with his 6-man tag team.
The following contest is a 6-man tag match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, being coming to the ring by closing the roll, and Cowboy, the team of Bruce Wayne's, Brew and Abatu.
There's a lot going on here, Derek Stone.
Look, there's a lot of beef in that ring right now, I gotta say. I'm excited for this big 6-man tag. It's already out of control. The other team's not even here, and it's already out of control.
Well, we got the big bad Buffalo Brew. And this is a very interesting dynamic. Abatu and Brew were former Legion members, so they know each other very well.
How is Abatu going to function as part of this unit?
Look at who's looking at you here.
You're in my spot.
Your spot's over there.
And here comes the other team of this 6-man tag. What a interesting dynamic here.
And they're part of the team of Rolling Stone, Killer Curtis Cole, and Damon Ace.
What is going on with the outfits here? Is he wearing Mercury Yaden's outfit?
Yeah, this is a mockery of Mercury Yaden. Are you kidding me?
Talk about mind games here.
And I know Curtis Cole was behind this. This was his idea.
Absolutely. Wow. Not something I would have expected to see.
And he knows Mercury Yaden's not here. You still got beef.
What is this?
Oh, now he's got a note for me. Well,
probably for you, right?
No, look at that. Oh, very.
Can't say that on television.
I can't even say this on television. But it's what a
dangerous Damon Ace.
What is he going by? Dangerous Damon Ace? Is that the?
I heard that. Yeah, that is. There's definitely some mind games going on here.
Well, we know that Damon Ace, if he beats Bruce Waynes at Aces Wild, he'll more than likely get his rematch against Mercury Yaden for the NRW Championship. That's been his goal. They get that belt.
Ain't no bones about it, yeah.
But Curtis Cole, obviously the history between him and Mercury Yaden, that's speaks for itself.
You know, it's one of those issues I don't think is ever going to be settled, you know? There's a guy like Curtis Cole not going to let that go ever.
And we've going to see Roland Steele in the ring. This is his second time. The last time we've seen him, he wrestled Severino Corrente, who's not with us anymore. Oh, and Abatu. A very different Abatu now. This is not the same Abatu that you knew.
No, not at all. But that's the same Abatu. I would say that's pretty close.
But you said it. This is a more coachable Abatu. And you notice who's coaching him on the outside. That's Kendrick LaRoe.
Throw the offensive coordinator in for your starting lineup.
And I think, Briscoe, I hear, Briscoe's got a perch somewhere in the Wimmer here, relaying plays to Kendrick. So
very good. These guys got it down, don't they?
And now the boss is in the ring, and they just taking it to Roland Steele. Yeah, he's known as the American Golden Boy, but he's not looking so golden right now.
Oh, he's having some trouble. Welcome to Rocky Mountain Pro, huh? I'll tell you, getting a couple of shoulder shots like that from these big guys, he's not going to last very long. I can tell you that.
And the team of Bruce Waynes and Abatu, they look to be all on the same page. You see, Bruce Waynes
face paint.
Yeah,
right?
Everything. They are a well-oiled machine right now. Big scoop and a slam, and we could see it. We could be seeing the prettiest elbow in professional wrestling.
Ooh. He's doing that. He's doing that for me.
Yeah, some of these guys don't like you too much. I don't know why.
Some do, some don't, you know. I'm an acquired taste, I think. Tagging in the big guy. Now they're bringing in the big guns, right?
Annie Ramone calling the new tag dudes the most. Oh my goodness, the most lamest tag team on the planet.
Well, she would know. She's a great wrestling fan, that's for sure.
And I can't believe they came out with the spray bottles.
They're committing to it, that's for sure.
But they're working well so far as a team. Our Cole and Damon Ace. You know, they're both kind of not the most dignified men there at Rocky Mountain Pro.
You know, the one thing that I do like about both of these guys is that they don't care that nobody likes them, right? They are happy with who they are, way they do things, and that makes your life a lot easier sometimes.
I don't know if you've noticed, but Roland Steele had his hand up trying to get a tag in it. They just ignored him.
Maybe one of those things, they don't know this guy very well. You know, he's pretty unfamiliar with them. They might not. They saw how he was kind of getting beat up.
And look at Curtis Cole going after Brew.
Beautiful move right there from Curtis Cole.
Get him out of the way!
Yep. We know that Brew still, I think, has unfinished business against Damon Ace, even though he got a measure of revenge last week here on Ignition in that extremely physical matchup.
one of the things about Buffalo Brew, this guy, he's intensity personified, right? But sometimes lets his temper get the best of him, and that's not good in a situation like this with two extremely smart guys like Damon Ace and Curtis Cole.
Yeah, he's my buddy, but I'll admit he can be a hothead at times. And you know what's? Going for a crossbody, he gets caught, and oh my goodness!
Never underestimate the power of the final boss.
And I believe he tagged in. Got Batu to tag
in now. Let's see what he can do.
And you know what? I hope Curtis Cole just takes a whooping in this match. And you know what? I would like to see Teddy the Towel Boy get a little measure of revenge.
Well,
he got beat up last week by Curtis Cole. That's a teenage towel boy.
Way to be impartial here, Lucas.
Yeah.
I mean, let's try to keep it professional. I know you don't particularly care for him, but let's try to do your job here, Lucas.
I'm calling it as I see it. That's what a professional does. Roland Steel coming in, and
this match is chaos.
Yeah, it is.
Roland Steel getting a little measure of revenge here from earlier in the match.
Oh my goodness!
Huge shot.
And we know that Roland Steel, he's kind of adopts that American strong style. Learning a lot of that as he was wrestling overseas in Europe for a year and a half.
Guys spending a lot of time in Germany, a lot of time in Holland. I'll tell you what, that's a tough place to wrestle. There's a different style there, and I'm looking forward to seeing him, seeing what he got. He's got to kind of regrouped. Being on the outside there has helped him, and now we're going to see what he's really got. He's really made of.
He likes to kind of have a little bit of the attitude of his tag team partners, Curtis Cole and Damon Ace.
I think he fits in pretty well with those guys. We're on YouTube right now. Roland Steel reminds me of another certain YouTuber if you look at his face, so I don't know, maybe they're related.
And he kind of looks like the Paul brothers.
Yeah, absolutely,
a little bit.
That's what I was alluding to, for sure. How about that for teamwork?
They're using a lot of the tag team maneuvers that the tag dudes, Mercury, Yaden, and Curtis Cole use.
Well, Curtis, was probably one of them that invented those, and Damon Ace, obviously a student of the game.
Are you kidding me? Mercury Yaden was the oil that drove that machine of the tag dudes.
So you're saying Curtis Cole just showed up and put on his boots?
Pretty much, that's what I'm saying.
I don't think that's true, Lucas.
And you hear the crowd, what they think of Curtis.
He doesn't ever endure himself, but I don't think he really cares, to be honest.
No, I don't really think he does. He throws water bottles at fans.
Huge suplex.
They are working well. I can't take that away from them.
Not at all.
These two have worked really well.
I'll tell you, there aren't a lot of men out there that can suplex a Batu like that. And Damon Ace did it with ease.
Curtis Cole taking advantage of the distraction that, Bruce Wayne's and Brumach, they don't team up very much with the Batu, so they kind of caused a distraction. Not quite on the same page that time.
We talked about a great team and great teamwork with J.K. Pop, and these guys are showing it as well. Oh, little miscommunication there, though.
Yeah, it is. A Batu kind of pushed Damon Ace into Curtis Cole.
Let's see if we can't see a Batu get back to make a tag here. This might be his last chance here.
He wasn't able to make it as Curtis Cole cut him off. Curtis Cole looks to be in a little pain. Oh, poor guy.
What kind of play do you think that Kendrick has right now for a Batu? What's he bringing out? Is he throwing a Hail Mary right now?
That was a flea flicker there.
Absolutely. Wow. How is Curtis still in one piece after that?
That was that sky high. That's usually enough for a Batu to finish the post, but he's been beat up and so much in the ring that
we got a fight on the outside out here. I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah, it's the opponents at Aces Wild going at it. Damon Ace and Bruce out there beating the hell out of one another. Chaos going on in the ring. Brew, the Buffalo's running wild. Oh my goodness, huge shoulder tackle.
I'll tell you, nothing fancy about that. Just a big man throwing people around.
And Roland Steel.
Nice shot there. Oh, look at that. I've seen that look before.
You've just angered the big Buffalo. Oh, Roland Steel able to
flip.
I'm able to get out of the way, but a Buffalo run.
And he just ran right over him.
1, 2, 3.
That's like running into a Buick Skylark right there. Mr.
The winners
Steele.
match, the team of Bruce Wayne, Abatu, and Bruce.
Well, a huge victory for the team of Bruce Waynes and Abatu. And I will tell you, Abatu has been on a roll lately. As he picks up a point, so does Brew. We know that Brew has his eye on that Ignition title. So this is a huge victory for this team.
Absolutely. You know, as I will say this though, every time I see Brewmock in the big Brew in the match or any match at all, I worry about him. You know, that the condition that he has didn't just go away overnight. It's something to be concerned about, but he looks fantastic. Definitely driven force right now.
So this is a very successful night for Bruce Waynes and Brew and Abatu.
Yes! 3 more points, baby!
Yeah, baby!
Wow, way to be impartial.
Hey, Brew's my boy. Well, we'll be back with more right after this. Charged champions in the house.
Al Snow Wrestling Academy Rocky Mountain is the only establishment in Colorado to get professional wrestling training from professionals, focusing on the full professional wrestling experience, including proper in-ring fundamentals, cardio conditioning, character development, television production, referee training with former WWE and Lucha Underground referee Marty Elias, and much more. Attend our many great seminars, including names like D'Lo Brown, Al Snow, Josh Matthews, and more. ASWA Rocky Mountain is the official training facility of Rocky Mountain Pro, a local television product right here in Colorado. If you are serious about being a professional wrestler, then ASWA Rocky Mountain is the place for you.
And back here on Ignition, are you ready to party?
I absolutely am.
Well, we've got the newcomer, JKM. He makes his entrance first.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 10-minute time limit. Introducing first from the red ants, JKM.
Boy, this newcomer JKM adopts a lucha style. He's got his work cut out here for him here tonight.
Absolutely, he does.
The best entrance in Rocky Mountain Pro. The Charged champion, Remy D.
Anticipated hailing from the 313. He is your Rocky Mountain Pro Charged champion. This is Remy D.
It's always a party when Remy is here on Ignition.
Certainly knows how to turn things up a notch, doesn't he? Is that Army issue?
Yeah, I don't think that's military grade, no.
Okay. I was going to say, I know a lot of military folks, and I don't ever dress like that.
Remy might be the only one that can challenge your sense of style.
Well, I don't know. It'd be a good contest for sure. Maybe we'll do a runway competition, me and Remy.
Remy could rock. Oh, wow.
Is he giving me those glasses?
Yeah.
I'll take them.
Those are beautiful.
I love them.
And this is going to be a very interesting matchup. I don't know a heck of a lot about JKM, but I can tell you that it is exciting. High flyer, likes to adopt that lucha style.
What do we know about him? What does JKM even stand for? Do we know that?
I don't even know. He's been very mysterious. I was trying to talk to him earlier, just didn't have a lot to say. It looked like he just was looking forward to his match to prove what he can do against the Charged champion.
So if you want to be anywhere in this business, you got to be make some appearances at Rocky Mountain Pro, right? Everything is hot here right now. You want to be seen by a lot of people, this is where you go.
Yeah. And you know, what better way to do it than against the Charged champion, one of the most talked about, I would say, free agents out there, as Remy is looking to kind of really take the country on fire.
Absolutely. You know, a lot of people I hear sometimes write Remy off, and they say, "Oh, this guy's just got this great style and he has these great looks." Listen, this guy's got a lot of substance. You know, he puts the time in the gym. You can obviously see that, working really hard, very, very solid basics. This guy, you know, is a lot more than what meets the eye, and there's a lot that meets the eye.
There is a lot of flash, but there is substance, as you said earlier. And just look how he just kind of takes things to a basic level here, trying to wear down an opponent. And he actually has a little bit more experience over JKM.
You don't see that a lot with Remy. I mean, relative newcomer, has really exploded. But you know, and a smart strategy right here. These two guys not familiar with each other at all. Stick to the basics, get some basic holds on, wear them down a little bit, and see where it go from there. Smart move by both these guys.
Remy just displaying the power. Remy is deceptively strong. You can see just how well put together Remy is.
Wow, that was fantastic. Beautiful backwards leapfrog there.
Yeah, it was great agility displayed out of JKM. And a beautiful spinning neck breaker.
Nice splash into that neck breaker as well, setting him up nicely. You're not going to get him this early, I don't think.
And boy, JKM showing a little something here.
You gotta be honest, his hair reminds me of a firecracker, like you see at night, and the embers are burning right there.
Yeah, I could see that, but oh
beautiful.
My goodness.
Standing moonsault.
Wow. JKM kind of a little frustrated, didn't get a 3 count out of that.
Seeing the athleticism of JKM right here, fantastic move right there, unexpected for sure. Maybe if he was 10 pounds heavier, he probably could have had him right there.
Yeah, a little on the lean side, but you got to think, a young star like that, putting on a little extra weight could be a force here. I think we've already seen enough from JKM to know that there's something there. Oh, but speaking of something there, look at that. Going with that combination, kind of that rolling thunder, and then onto that handstand with the splash.
Remy playing all the greatest hits here tonight, for sure.
Oh, and that's a little something new. We don't see that spinning kick out of
Lucas, I was just going to ask you, I've never seen him do that before. Fantastic.
Well, this is something we've seen. Oh, we're going for the drive-by. But JKM scouted it out. And look at this.
Now, Lucas, if he'd have grabbed the ropes, he might have had him.
Yeah,
right there,
that would have been a Derek Stone special.
I would have won this match by now if it were me, that's for sure. Still in control, though. Now we're going to see some of the toughness of Remy D.
Yeah, and now, once again, we're seeing a lot of physicality here tonight. These two just kind of exchanging shots.
I don't know if it's a full moon or what, but everybody came to fight tonight, didn't they? Absolutely.
I think it's because you're here.
It probably is. People trying to impress me. I get that a lot. That happens all the time.
Big vertical suplex. Boy, he had him hanging there for a while. There's a cover. 1, 2.
Thought he might have had him right there.
Yep. I kind of thought that would have been it as well, but JKM showing some fight. Oh, slap to the face.
You know, not only does that hurt, but it's humiliating. You know, it kind of gets you upset, gets you off your mental game as well. And a smart move from Remy D. I'm a big fan of that stuff. Oh, that amazing standing rock.
That came out of nowhere. I mean, it was just quick, lightning quick. And I will say, JKM has impressed me a lot is what he's been able to do to the Charged champions so far.
I'm impressed as well. This guy's been taking a little bit of a beating, and he keeps coming back and pulling out fantastic moves like that. Of course, Remy's showing you why he's the Charged champion, right?
Yeah, Remy is just so tough. Oh, a backstabber.
I might have snapped him right there. He might have.
Look at floating it into the rim. Like going for the rim sleep. And,
no way getting out. Look at that big smile on his face. He knows he's got him. Huge win right there.
Yeah, another big win for the Charged champion, kind of keeping it on a roll here. The crowd showing their appreciation for Remy D.
What do you think, Lucas? You like these?
Yeah, those are pretty snazzy. But you got to give it up to JKM. He came here and made quite an impression with the
really good debut for JKM. I'm really impressed. I want to see a lot more from this guy. Really athletic, very exciting.
Visit the official YouTube page of Rocky Mountain Pro, where you can catch the newest episodes of our flagship program, Rocky Mountain Pro Charged, as well as access content from our past in the archives, see special compilations, and select matches. Make sure you head on over to youtube.com/RockyMountainPro and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you can be notified when new content is available. Rocky Mountain Pro is proud to partner with Twitch in bringing you live pro wrestling every week. Head to twitch.tv/RockyMountainPro and subscribe today for an ad-free experience, custom emotes to use in chat, and access to special subscriber-only chat during our weekly live stream, Ignition. You can also catch our flagship program Charged every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Mountain Time with a special watch-along featuring the Great Hawk and Maki Pins from Dudes and Belts. Join us for a truly interactive pro wrestling experience.
Great Media Games is the newest one-stop shop for your tabletop gaming needs. Go to www.greatmedia.games to trade in your Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, or Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Mention Rocky Mountain Pro at checkout to get an additional 10% bonus cash or credit on your trades, or use code RMP to get 10% off your next purchase.
It's main event time, Derek Stone.
About time. I have been waiting for this all night.
It is going to be historic. We are going to crown a new Ignition champion. This was the first guy to get to 5 points.
Echo excited. This guy is pumped up tonight.
And we're going to have championship introductions for this matchup, so we're going to let both opponents get to the ring here tonight.
Absolutely, get the respect that the title deserves. Man, look at him. He is in great shape, as always. Looking hyped up. I've never seen this guy as hyped as he is right now. You can just see it on him.
Yeah, it's been a while since he's had gold around his waist. A former Twitch champion. And this is a man here coming to the ring that has been quite impressive since he's making his return just a couple months ago. Our resident pilot, you know, he took about 4 years away from the ring to get his pilot's license and kind of get his life together, and now he's come back and he has just been amazing coming back. Let's go to championship introductions with Arias.
The following contest is your main event, scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Ignition Championship. Introducing first, Wayne, fighting out of Kilo, Charlie, Foxtrot, Oscar, Ground Grappler, Sky, Horseman. And his opponent from the island of Guam, the Mockingbird, Echo!
And you can hear the crowd. They are ready for this matchup. This is what we've been waiting for, Derek Stone.
Absolutely. Both these guys look ready. You know, you kind of see the different philosophy of the two of these guys. But look at the seriousness in their eyes. Both of them want this title bad, don't they?
Yeah, they do. This is what this whole build-up has been, this drive for 5. You know, this has been going on for several months, with the point standings, and this is what they've worked for.
By the way, I haven't mentioned it all night. What a great suit from Arias. That guy's the best dressed guy in wrestling.
He is. He's amazing.
I mean, he's got the personality of a wet paper towel, but he dresses fantastic, you know?
Wow, that's
kind of a cheap shot. Yeah, uncalled for. I'll give you that.
Well, now Sky Hossman trying to point out to Echo, or to the referee, that Echo is trying to cheat. I don't know about that. Echo likes to try to keep it within the rules. You know, him and the Island, or his Island tag team partner, Balaam Links, they got a code that they kind of live by. They try to do things the right way.
I don't know that it's the right way, but I will say this: they do live by that code, and these guys want to see who the better man is here tonight. Now, I give it up for him for that.
You know, Sky Hossman, he has been known to kind of take some shortcuts at times, but I will give him his due. He has been very impressive. He's mostly all clean wins to get to his 5 points.
Well, like any good pilot, don't you want him to take the shortest route that he can? If you ever been on a plane across the Atlantic, you want to get there as quick as possible, and I don't blame him for that.
Right, but I also don't want my pilot to be taking shortcuts. I want him to take every precaution necessary as well.
Again, that's the kind of offense that we see from a guy like Echo.
look at how appropriate.
Wow, yeah. I'll tell you, it doesn't seem like that's one of those things that would hurt a whole lot, but you can see Echo right there. He has no idea where he is. The perfect opportunity to just knock his block
it
off.
looks like that did just as much to Sky Hossman as it did to Echo.
That is the risk that you take with something like that. It could discombobulate you as well.
Oh, and
is he gonna giant swing here? No.
Wow.
Smart move. That's gonna take a lot out of you, you know?
And this is what you have to worry about with Echo. So much innovative offense. You never know what's coming at you. You can't really prepare for a guy like Echo.
We talk an awful lot about physical quickness. Now, Echo is one of those guys that has that mental quickness. He sees something may or may not work, and he can twitch and move and fix it on the fly, you know?
We just never know what's coming out of Echo, but Sky likes to keep things simple in the ring. And as you see right now,
it's a smart move.
We've got more of our main event still to come. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Al Snow Wrestling Academy Rocky Mountain is the only establishment in Colorado to get professional wrestling training from professionals, focusing on the full professional wrestling experience, including proper in-ring fundamentals, cardio conditioning, character development, television production, referee training with former WWE and Lucha Underground referee Marty Elias, and much more. Attend our many great seminars, including names like D'Lo Brown, Al Snow, Josh Matthews, and more. ASWA Rocky Mountain is the official training facility of Rocky Mountain Pro, a local television product right here in Colorado. If you are serious about being a professional wrestler, then ASWA Rocky Mountain is the place for you.
And back here for our main event, and it's been really Sky Hossman just grounding Echo. Very smart maneuver, as you mentioned.
Yeah, we talked about this earlier. Look, this is the best strategy you can have with a guy like Echo. Keep him grounded, put a little pressure on him, wear him down, because it could be over just like that. Just like, that's why you got to keep on this guy.
Sky Hossman calls himself the ground effect grappler, and we saw that, but that's what Echo can do. You give him just a slight opening, he takes advantage of it.
We talked about that athleticism, and also that mental quickness, that sharp focus.
It looks like Hossman drew him outside of the ring. Echo blocked it. Caught him with a back elbow.
Looks to me like some of the pleasantries and the good sportsmanship might be starting to go out the window a little bit. These guys starting to realize how important this match is to them. Start throwing a few punches, Right.
Well, this has kind of been a building rivalry. I think the pleasantries kind of went out the window quite a few weeks ago. This is built up for a while. This is basically the rubber match, and here Echo.
These guys definitely want to prove something to one another, title or not. So you're right about that.
They've each had a singles victory over one another. And we saw kind of the stare down last week between these two. And Echo was in a very dangerous situation, was able to catch himself. But then Sky Hossman caught his head right on the apron.
And things can turn around just that quickly, right? One move, and look at Sky on top right now.
Yep, Sky took advantage. Both men have kind of taken advantage of opportunities when they have presented themselves. You see a splash to the small of the back.
That's one thing that makes a champion and makes you a great competitor is that you can take advantage of things because you may not get a second chance here, so you got to make the most out of everything that you can.
Right, well, who knows? And let's also remind everyone that whoever loses this match will go back down to 0 points in the Ignition title chase. So
it's all or nothing.
Yeah,
you know,
because and you know how hard it is to build up from nothing when all the other guys kind of have an advantage already.
Absolutely, yeah. You start way at the end of the line. Nice move from Echo right there.
Echo
pops over. Huge kick.
Echo's starting to get the momentum right back here. He's got that White Lotus kick, caught him, and
now is when you start seeing what people are made of. When things are getting harder, you've got a couple minutes in, you're breathing heavy, you've been kicked in the head a few times. Now is when we find out if you're a champion or not.
Well, I believe both of these men have a heart of a champion. We know Echo has been a champion here. Sky Hossman has yet to get gold here at Rocky Mountain Pro. He wants nothing more than to hold that Ignition title. Oh, got out of the way. Oh, this is a bad situation for Echo.
Shot right there to the kidneys.
Oh,
huge suplex. Echo's in a bad way right now.
He is in a bad way.
He's not moving a whole lot.
And Sky Hossman rolls him over.
Have him right here.
This could be it. 1, 2.
Oh, great fundamentals. Had his hands locked. Had him down. Echo just barely getting out of that one. Stay on him. If you're Sky right now, you don't pump the brakes right now. You put your foot on the gas.
Yeah, you go all out. You need some jet fuel, I think.
Absolutely, yeah. He's got him right where he wants him. You just need to stay on top of him. And earlier, you remember I said Sky was going to win this match, right? You remember that?
Yeah, well, he's got him up again. This didn't work so well the last time.
Yeah, going for it again. I don't know that this.
But this could be it.
This is it.
That could be it.
That might be it right there.
This is it. 1,
right here.
2.
Oh my! Go for that cover again. He might have him.
Yeah, it wouldn't hurt to go for the cover again.
Echo is on Dream Street right now.
Oh, he's looking to put him away. He's getting him closer to the corner. Say he's going to climb the ropes.
Heading up to the top. He's going for the knockout blow right here.
This is why we call him Sky Hossman.
That's right. He's going to if he gets him right with this, we've got a new champ.
Oh,
ouch!
I don't know. Did he? That landing looked a little awkward.
He hit hard on his knee. He is down. He's down hard. Echoak up to his feet. Huge kick right to the midsection.
Reverse back kick, and now Echo.
He's looking like he's hooking him up for that
double underhook, and this could be the opening for Echo right here.
Got him right there.
Echo needs to follow up.
Taking each other to the limit right now. What's Echo got in mind? Heading up familiar territory.
Yeah, this is
right here.
He could be going for that good night, sweet prince.
If he hits this, what is going on out here?
Wait a minute.
We got
JK Pops out there where they're beating the hell out of Balaam Links on the outside.
Beat up on the outside.
Yeah,
by JK Pop. This is kind of unexpected.
Yeah.
Listen.
And Echo's going out to try to help his island partner. But Sky Hossman taking advantage of it.
We need to get some security out here or something. We can't have this going on in a championship match right here.
Well, it's evident that JK Pop is worried about the island being the next tag team champions, obviously.
This is why you don't have friends in the wrestling business. You let Balaam get beat up and you win that championship.
And look at this.
Huge brainbuster.
Hossman with a brainbuster. Looks like he's going for a second one.
Again. He's got it. That's two.
Could we have a new champion right here?
Champion right here.
1, 2, 3.
A new champion. Wow.
And the new Ignition champion, Sky Hossman.
Well, I don't know what the hell we were witnessing on the outside.
That is crazy. Lucius, I got to say, I feel a little cheated. I wanted to see who was going to win this match straight up, fair and square, and JK Pop sort of robbed us of that.
And we have a new Ignition champion.
Congratulations to Sky Hossman. He earned it.
His first ever championship here at Rocky Mountain Pro. Wow, what a night here.
I loved it, Lucas. This was fantastic. Brand new, historic, new champ, Sky Hossman.
And it was a great night. I hope to do it again with you soon.
Absolutely. We'll do it. You're welcome.
Also, tune in for the Dudes and Belts on Twitch.tv, Rocky Mountain Pro. We'll see you next week.
Have a great night.